Thank you for calling the Sleep Bank. To review your sleep data, press 1. To amend your sleep plan, press 2. For a sleep analysis, press 3. If you would like to troubleshoot your sleep system, press 4. Please hold as we transfer you to one of our sleep operators. Hi, thank you for waiting. My name is Ashterisk and I will be your sleep operator for today. How can I help? Okay, so what we can do for you this session to help with your sleeplessness is do a full troubleshoot of your sleep system. Does that sound okay? Great. One moment. Okay. Before we begin, may I please have your sleep ID so I can access your information? Just key it in on the screen here. Thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna pull up your data real quick. Right. Let me go through each one with you and we'll try to address what's happening here, alright? Excuse me if I'm looking this way a lot. I have your detailed stats on my computer here, but I'll be pulling them up on the screen for you to see as well, okay? Alright, so first, let's review your sleep stats. Okay, so the first category here is your sleep hours. So it seems like you've been averaging on 5 to 6 hours of sleep per day for the past couple of months. Yeah. And your sleep hours tend to start past midnight and end towards the late morning. May I ask if this is school or work related or... Okay, I see. Lots of odd hours, okay. But not constant. Alright. Let me take a note of that. Habitual? Yeah, okay. I can completely relate because I'm a night owl as well, so no issue. By the end of this troubleshoot, we'll be able to determine the best sleep system to suit your needs, okay? Right. Yes, it is important for us to determine any external factors that may be affecting your sleep in order to decide what's best for you. And then we'll be able to adjust your system accordingly. Okay, so I've taken note of that. Next is sleep quality. So, in terms of your sleep quality, it seems to be quite moderate. Yeah, not really any drastic highs and lows, but definitely could be better. Okay, I do see some gaps, particularly towards the end of your sleep cycle. It seems like you do wake up a few times. Okay, yep. Our trusted snooze button, I understand. Yes, that would be ideal. Okay, no problem. We'll definitely be able to make some changes to adjust your sleep schedule and make waking up a little bit easier, okay? Of course, a lot of this will depend on your habits and your routine as well, but a little boost in your system can definitely give you the kick that you need to readjust, okay? Next, let me just pull that up here. Okay, this next section is where it gets a bit more interesting. So this is your dream to nightmare ratio. And I'm looking at the overall statistics for your dream to nightmare ratio, and it's been rather nightmare heavy. Okay, so lots of bizarre dreams, but not necessarily scary ones. Okay. Yeah, definitely evident in your stats here. We'll look at your system shortly to see what we can do to balance this out, okay? Alright, and so this leads to our last section, which is dream lucidity. So, of course, if you're remembering your dreams and your nightmares, there are a few ways we can go about it. We can either adjust the lucidity of your subconscious and your settings, or we can make changes to improve your quality of rest so that you fall into a deeper sleep, therefore affecting the activity of your subconscious. The former is a temporary quick fix, and that is all well and good, but for long term, the more beneficial solution for your general health, the latter is definitely the better choice. Yes, sure, no problem at all. We can definitely look at doing both, okay? So those are the 4 major categories of your sleep data. Let's look at your current system, shall we? Okay. So, alright, it seems that your system hasn't been upgraded in a few years. In fact, not since you installed the system. Yeah, which may be why you're experiencing a lot of issues now. Yes, there are quite a few factors here that may be resting up your system and therefore contributing to your sleeplessness and nightmares, etc. But now that we've reviewed your sleep stats, it will give me a much better idea on how to upgrade your system to best fit your needs, okay? I'd be happy to talk you through each component if you'd like. Yeah, so that way you can better understand how your sleep system runs, okay? Alright, so first is the sleep processor. I'll just pull it up here. So, your sleep processor is basically the brains of your sleep system, okay? It receives and executes instructions and keeps everything running. Yes, exactly. You're currently using the Comet i5, which is quite an old model by now. Yes. I'd recommend upgrading to the Comet i7. It will run a lot more smoothly and has a more powerful processing power to keep everything in check. Yes, it is the latest processor in the Comet range, and it's still one of the leading brands today, so you will definitely have no problem with the i7 for years to come. Okay, I'll just run through the rest with you first before you make any decisions, alright? Okay. The next component is the slumber memory. So, I see that you're currently using the Slumber 8 GB. So, what the slumber memory does is it determines your system's performance. It stores information that your system is actively using so that it can be accessed quickly and efficiently. Yes, so for example, your slumber memory is able to keep track of dreams that you do not want to see or experience again and efficiently block them out of your system. So 8 GB is pretty low nowadays. Yes, it's a huge factor in why you may be feeling quite slow and sluggish. Let me see. What I would recommend is we can definitely kick you up to the Slumber 32 gig. Yes, it will absolutely give you a performance boost. It will definitely help with the lethargy you've been feeling even after a long night's rest. Okay, so we'll move on to the next section. Alright, so moving on to your Dream Nebula. This one is pretty straightforward. It's basically the amount of storage space that you have for your subconscious. Yes, the more storage space you have, the more your subconscious can store throughout the day. That will affect your dreams, and the more dreams you can store as well. Yes, exactly. Yes. So, the 128 GB, which is what you have now, can only really last for about 2 years until it starts purging out old content. Yes, and you've had yours for quite some time now, so I'd recommend upgrading to at least the 512 gig storage space. Yes, that's about 5 or so years of storage, which is generally quite sufficient for most people. Okay. Alright. And now we'll move on to the last component, which is the Lucid Card. So, the Lucid Card is in charge of generating the output of your subconscious, which would be the dreams and the nightmares that you see every night when you're asleep. Now, generally, this is up to personal preference. If you prefer to tone down the lucidity of your dreams and don't really care much for storing or remembering them, then I'd say you're perfectly fine where you are now with the, the Wonder Capture ATR 1070. Yes, so if you were to upgrade, I would recommend the ATR 3070, the Wonder Capture ATR 3070. It definitely makes for more vibrant dreams, but also has a lot more settings and customizations in terms of blocking certain things out or making certain things more striking. Yes, so what the Lucid Card can do is allow you to enjoy certain dreams while you're still getting a restful sleep. Yes, so let me just check my notes here. As we discussed earlier, we can look at both keeping the lucidity of your dreams as well as ensuring that your sleep is restful. Boosting the specs for your other components will give your sleep system a really good push already, so I'd say you'd be fine keeping your lucidity up. Yes, so it's completely up to you what you choose to do. Personally, I do like remembering my dreams, and it feels like watching a movie in your sleep whilst getting a good night's sleep, so I personally do use the TR3070 and I've been really enjoying it so far. Okay, yeah, it really depends on how important dreams are to you and if you find a meaning in them, that kind of thing. Alright, great. Okay, so how do you feel? You'd like to go ahead with all the upgrades? Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for sitting through all that with me. I'm just going to finalize your settings right now. Yeah, so with the upgrade, you'll find that you'll be able to get a better sleep whilst also maintaining the lifestyle that you currently have. Yeah, so there's no need for any drastic changes as of now because your system is already getting such a great push, but you will find that it will be easier to adjust to new habits as well. Yes, so there's really nothing much you need to do right now. We can see how you go with the new system, alright? Yes, of course, I will definitely send over a manual to help you with adjusting the settings for your Lucid Card. Yeah, it's really fun actually. Yes. Okay. Sorry, just give me one moment. Alright, thank you for waiting. One last thing, I see that you are a premium member. In that case, we'll install some sleep triggers for you completely free of charge. Is that something of interest to you right now? Okay, great. Let me just take down your preferences. Okay, so we have nature sounds, whisper rambles, affirmations, tapping. Yes, we have that as well. Okay, no problem. I'll have those set up for you in your new system. If you ever feel like acquiring more sleep triggers, you can always log into our sleep store and download them for free, okay? The entire catalog is available for premium members FOC and is updated with hundreds of sleep triggers every single day for you, okay? No, there's no limit at all as to how many you can install. Yes, so let me just remind you about what benefits you have from your premium membership, okay? So the premium membership gives you 24 hours access to our sleep operators, which is what you have just done. It also allows you to try your new upgraded components plans for 30 days. Yes, you can return them with no extra cost should they not be satisfactory. Okay? You also get a 10% discount on any upgrades, so that will be applied for you today. And these are your standard premium perks, but any other exclusive promotions will be sent to you through your system should they be available. Alright? Okay, so let me just just confirming all of your details now. Just give me one moment. Alright. Before I end this call, is there anything else I can do for you today? Okay. Alright, well, in that case, I will run a forced reboot after the call ends, and your sleep system will be upgraded and installed in no time. Yes, it shouldn't take long and should be good to go immediately. Alright, well, thank you so much for your patience today and for calling the sleep bank. I hope that you enjoy your new system and that everything runs to your liking. Thank you so much.